All right, good evening. We're live. Going to do our 7th edition box break tonight. Let me adjust this light here. That's a little bit of glare. Some of that glare out of there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to wait a few minutes for people to arrive. The live stream. Let's crack some packs to kill some time here before we dive into 7th edition. I'm pretty excited about it. Masters 25. Let's get us an Imperial Recruit or something. Alright, skip through these commons. Hey, Tristan, welcome. Cody, welcome. Kevin. Alright, Utopia Sprawl. Pernicious Deed. And our foil, Coral Helm Guide. Alright. Open a pack of Ultimate Masters. Connor, Alex, others. Thanks for joining here. We'll get started in just a second. Just cracking some packs while we let people join. What am I opening? Oh yeah, Ultimate Masters. All right, so we're going to jump right into the foil. Spark Spitter. Visions from Beyond. All right, nothing too crazy there. Moving on. Modern Horizons, one of my favorite recent sets here. See if we can get something fun. Our art card. Always great. Snow-covered land. Winds of Abandon. That is not good. Alright. Throes of Chaos. Soul Herder. Okay. Well, hey. Swing and a miss. Last one. Alright, let's make up for it. Let's get a Sylvan Library or Mana Vault. Let's see what we can pull here from 4th edition. Oh, that's nice. All right. Oh, beautiful cards. Feedback. Blight. Channel. Dragon Engine. Marsh Gas. Shannon Dryads. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Circle of Protection, Wall of Spears, Drudge Skeleton, Scrib Sprites, Unstable Mutation, Shatter, Unholy Strength, and Llanowar Elves. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got quite a few people. Well, we lost people, but that's all right. So here we go. We're going to do the 7th edition box break. I just kind of wanted to talk about the packaging we're going to have on this one. Because these cannot be searched visually, I'm not putting them in the big opaque envelopes. They're going to go in a clear team bag like this with a security seal on the back. Security seals are numbered, but they also have a unique serial code on the side that will be visible as we pack each of these up. And just to give an example, a couple people asked what these look like. When you open them, they should... Well, I guess they don't work very well in this plastic. Well, maybe the security seals are not as effective. These work well on the acrylics, and I had not tested these on. Yeah, so that's what it does. So it's working fine. Not great, but you should see some residue when you rip these off like that. So, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So, got my team bags, security seals. We're going to get our number generated here. All right, we're on random.org. We're generating a number 1 through 36. That is going to determine where we start on this list. And then we're going to start from the number we have on the list. We're going to go left to right, top to bottom, through the box, administering as so. So let's get our number here. One. Okay, well, that's nice and straightforward. We had one like 2 box breaks ago, too. That's kind of random. Haha, pun intended. All right, let's get to cutting. 7th edition, great set. Came out in 2001. Year after I graduated high school. Gosh, I was playing then. I do not even remember opening 7th edition. Hey, Dorian. At the time. But I don't know, it seems like it took a while for some sets to go around the country, and not quite like it is today, so where you just everything's everywhere all the time. So pack 1's going to Jason. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Open. Don't really want to tear it. There we go. Oh, very cool. I don't even think I've never opened a 7th edition pack, so this box sold out pretty quick. I've got one spot not paid for, so if I end up being able to keep that one, I'll definitely open it. Very cool. Very nice packs. Very nice. So with 7th edition, you know, of course the risk really isn't searching because, I mean, they're foil packs after revised. You can't search these. The risk is in weighing them. Just like in Pokemon, it's real widespread. You can weigh a pack and know if it's a heavy pack, which means you've got a foil. There's our security seal for focus. This pack here, Jason Applin. Get this centered up real nice. Let's get that fixed really well. All right, pack 1. Ready to roll. Pack 2 going to James. Thank you, James. It looks like I'm going to need a little more space here so I can set these down without setting it on the packs in the box. Get this tucked in here. Security seal number 2. And focus, there we go. Perfect. Security seal number 2. Pack 3 going to Tristan. All right. Here we go. Welcome, Britton. Welcome, Jason. All right, 3rd security seal going on here. There we go. There's that little security code. Pack 4 going to Dorian. Gosh, it was so nice doing those starter bricks of 12, man. It's just, these 36 boxes are long. If I do alliances, that's going to take like all week. 45 packs in a box of alliances. Okay, let's get this all centered up. Yeah, 7th edition foils. Really hard to find. Pack fresh. You can get them graded. There's definitely, excuse me, graded premium. And pack 4. There we go. The 7th edition foil set is valued roughly by, see, pack 5 going to Samuel Kim. You know, like just MTG Goldfish, which, you know, just a rough estimate. Obviously a little high, but about $11,000 to $12,000 for a near mint set of 11th edition or 7th edition foils, which is the most expensive foil set in the game, with Urza's Destiny coming in at like $5,000 or $6,000, I think. So really incredible. I mean, the non-foil set of 7th edition is only worth like $110. It's one of the worst core sets in terms of non-foil value. But those foils, man. You get a Birds of Paradise, could be $800 to $1,000 depending on the grade. Ensnaring Bridge, just a bunch of really strong stuff here. All right, what we got? Focus, there we go. Pack 5. Pack 6 going to Sean. All right, 6 down, 30 to go. No time, no time at all. pick up the pace here, a little less chatty, a little more pack things up. Let's go. Pack 6. Come on, camera. There we go. Great. Yeah, Robert, I know the feeling. It is hard not to crack packs. Who knows how much money I waste on that. But it's fun. That's why we're here. Pack 7, Chris Hurst. A nice pull on that treachery, so that is great. Seems like the Urza's blocks are just going nuts. I'm thinking of for the next box break doing a 3-box break, which is going to be like a night and a day to do 100 and something packs. But well, I thought it would be cool to do the entire Urza's block. Urza's Legacy, Destiny, Saga, or maybe I'm trying to get a decent deal on Tempest box. Because I actually don't have Tempest. I have plenty of Stronghold and Exodus, but no Tempest. Then maybe do a Wrath Cycle. There's a little bit of a defect in that label there, so let the video note that. Maybe Mirage block. I mean, Mirage, you can't even buy a box of Mirage if you wanted to right now. There's one in Italy for like $2,000. Pack 8, Dorian, which if you order it and it comes to the States, it's going to get opened by customs, so you might as well not order it. So I figured maybe like a Mirage Weatherlight Visions block break might be fun. So look for that. If you have any preferences, feel free to comment below on what you think would be more fun. Wrath Cycle, if I can get a Tempest box, or Urza's block, or Mirage block. Maybe you got another idea, leave that down there too. Happy to explore different things, depending on what people want to check out, what people want to open. All right, pack 8. Going to Samuel, if I did not already announce that. Pack 9 coming up. Almost picked up another revised box last week. We could have done another revised break, but it just went a little more expensive than I expected it to. Probably still worth it with how high all of revised is exploding to right now. Pack 9, Samuel. Oh, pack 8, Dorian. Pack 9, Samuel. There we go. That's right. Pack 10, going to James. Security label on. Pack 10. Number there. 11 going to Jason. So for anyone that wants to, I store a lot of my boosters, my high-end boosters like this. I mean, some of them are, oops, I don't want to take that off camera. Some of them are particularly high-end. I'll put in an acrylic case or something. But I really like this method for storing boosters. It's the perfect height, almost the perfect width, but really nice way. I put them in a little Tupperware bin, and that's where they kind of sit here, and this keeps them from getting any unnecessary wear as they rest. All right, pack 11. Pack 12, Sean. All right, we're 1/3 of the way done. How long are we into the stream? Oh, it doesn't tell me an elapsed time. Too long. Let's do this. Oh, that's where that part of that security seal went. That was missing on the other pack. On my fingernail. Pack 12. There we go. You know, Colin, revised starter bricks, I have a couple of offers on one to buy, but there's just not... They're inverted right now. Everyone wants more for the sealed brick than I can actually sell the starters for. So if I did it, I'd lose money, and you know, I can't quite do that. Chris Hurst. But perhaps if it switches around to where the loose bricks can sell for a little more than a sealed box, then yeah, I would like to do a revised starter brick. Hoping to do an unlimited break. Trying to work with a friend and business partner on an unlimited brick, but so far not a lot of progress. The owner wants, you know, more than maybe reasonable. Let's get that focused. There we go. All right. Next one we're at 14 is Caden. Right. Or is this block? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I was worried Urza's block maybe is too soon since we kind of went through Destiny and Legacy not too long ago. Yeah, Unlimited would be awesome. I might be getting picking up a box of Legends, and if I can pick up a second box of Legends, I'll do a Legends box break. I have this thing where I can never open something when it's my last one. So in order to do a Legends box break, I have to have 2 boxes of Legends. I don't know why, I'm just always had an issue with that. Like, I'm scared it's going to appreciate so much that I can never buy another one. Pack 14. All right, 15. Sean. Get our security seal. Man, 6 people still powering through on the live stream. Pack 15. That's dedication. I would have dropped, but maybe you're waiting for your pack to pull up. Okay. 16. Dorian again. Thanks, Dorian. I'd love to do something like Arabian Nights one of these days. Those boxes are just so hard to come by, and the few people that have them, it's not like they're that rare. There's probably, I don't know, more than 100 left, but they are not in very many places, and the people that have them really don't like to sell them. So you're looking at, you know, maybe $120,000, $130,000, and then you have to sell the packs for, you know, Legends break. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Colin. You know, so like right now, I think someone was announcing an Arabian Nights break at 2,800 a pack, and like that's just a no-go. I don't think that's going to sell out. I wouldn't buy Arabian Nights from a box for 2,800 a pack, and I have a problem about spending too much money on Arabian Nights packs. So if I wouldn't buy it, you know, you're overpriced. I think 2,250, 2,300, maybe 25 tops for Arabian Nights. So that kind of sets your ceiling on what you can justify paying for a box. So one of the things about boxes is multiple outs, right? Like you can sell the packs, you can crack the box and grade the cards. You have so many ways to capitalize a box that you don't with, you know, a $100,000 card or something. You have to find that 1 or 2 people that can afford your BGS 9 Alpha Black Lotus and that want it. So pack 17 headed to Adam, and there's no way to, you know, split that Black Lotus down into cheaper, you know, fractional shares or whatever. But you know, that's why I love sealed boxes. Just so many ways you can see your capitalized gains on it. Different ways to move it, different ways to enjoy it. Pack 18 going to Jesse. Heading all the way to Australia. Here we go. There's the pack 18. Whew, halfway. 19. Going to James. I'll get all these tracking printed up tomorrow morning and then dropped off with my post office run in the afternoon. I'll get tracking and a picture of the package sent out to everybody so that you can kind of see what's coming. Keep an eye out for it. Welcome, Tanner. Pack 19. There we go. Pack 20 headed to William. Man, I'm in the garage because it's the only quiet place. We're in a rental house. Building another house, which, you know, great timing, right? Closed the deal in February on a rental house right when the pandemic hit, right? Or on a brand new build. So probably could have picked better timing had I known we were going into a global pandemic and building materials would get scarce. I probably would have not built a brand new house. 21, but once I get it, I'll have a lot more space. Alex. Pack 21 headed to the Netherlands, I believe, if I remember right. Have a little bit better space, better lighting, and this will be a little more comfortable to do once I get that. Label 21 here. There's that number. 22. Coming down to the last few rows of packs. Well, 5 rows. That's not that. There's a ways to go here. 22 headed to Jason. Thanks, Jason. There you go. 23. Adam. Here's your pack. Yeah, man, I'm being attacked by flies in this garage right now. It's not fun. Yes, there's a box to sign up. I only had like 4 or 5 people on it, so I'm not sure it's getting off the ground, but if you're interested in the second box, just let me know. I'd be happy to do another box. I've got a few more, so I think this is a pretty fun set to do box breaks with. So yeah, just let me know. What am I at? 24. Jesse. Oh, Jesse, you want, all right. Well, Jesse, you can, I forgot. You wanted acrylic cases and no security seals, but I've already packed one of yours up, so let's do this. There you go, Jesse. Here's your pack. And where am I at now? 24, 25. Blaze. 25. 26 is Sean. Yeah, well, film it please, because if you get an awesome pull, we'd love to see it. Definitely, if you crack it, let's film it. I've got this Urza Saga starter sitting on my shelf from our last box break that I'm just itching to crack. And it almost makes sense now. I mean, with Gilded Drake and Sarah's Sanctum and, you know, Cradle obviously being, you know, 3 times what the deck is. I mean, there's quite a few ways to make your money back on a Saga deck right now. It's pretty incredible. Of course, that also means that the decks will appreciate. So, you know, you could just hold it and guarantee that you make money, or you can open it and, you know, gamble a little. 27. Sean. Again. Alrighty. Yeah, those flies getting me. Pack 27. Here we go. $28. Going to William. Thank you, William. So there's an average of 5 foils per 7th edition box. I've, you know, I imagine you can see between, you know, probably 3 to 8, in theory, but average is 5. So pretty rare. That's why they hold an incredible amount of value in those foils. I could do alliances. Yeah, I've got a ton of alliances. You know, I never really felt like alliances had enough pop to it. I mean, everyone likes it because it's got Force of Will, but usually what makes a box break as appealing is having some, you know, a really big chase card, like, you know, a foil Birds of Paradise or something. But if there's people that want to do alliances, I would be absolutely fine doing alliances. 29, James. I have the perfect box of alliances. Has a small little nick in the seal that just asks to be opened. I picked a couple of them up from Preston, Kid Icarus, for a pretty good deal. I opened one, had 6 Force of Wills in it, so that was pretty great. And, you know, Lakes of the Dead and some Helm of Obedience and stuff too. I feel like Force of Will needs to appreciate some more. I think it's a little bit suppressed from the recent reprint, but... There we go, pack 29. That was going to James. All right, 30. Wow, down to our last 2 rows here. 30 goes to James as well. You know, the other thing with a set like Alliances is there's no one's resealed it. You know, if you could just buy a pack of Alliances anywhere on the internet, it's pretty safe. Urza's has been really targeted with tampering. You know, 7th edition foils, Destiny foils, or, you know, all those packs in the wild are going to be weighed. Of course, every white pack is going to be searched. You know, so that's the only reason I haven't really considered doing alliances, or like Visions or Weatherlight or something. They're incredible boxes, but you can really safely just go buy a pack and open it, and no one searched those or repacked them to take out the null rods and stuff, which are now the money cards. Pack 31, Samuel Kim. However, Visions and Weatherlight both going over $700 now, so maybe there will be targets for box breaks just because they're going to get so expensive. I can't believe it. They just vanished overnight. I don't know if anyone wants to go look at Stronghold boxes right now on the internet. They went from $1,400 on eBay like 2 months ago. Now the cheapest is like $2,400 on eBay, with some being sold at $2,350 or $2,400 in that range, $2,000. And there's only 2 listings on eBay right now, and there's 2 on TCG. So it looks like Stronghold's going the way of Mirage. It's rapidly vanishing. So if you have a Stronghold box, I suggest giving that one a couple weeks before parting with it, because what was that? That was 31, which is going to Samuel Kim. I believe I announced that. 32 going to Caden. Urza, or not Urza's, but Mirage individual starter bricks have vanished from the market. The only listing left is Rudy's. Dorian, I haven't quite decided. I was talking a little bit a few minutes ago. I'm on the fence between doing a 3-box break for Urza's blocks, so Urza's Legacy, Saga, and Destiny, or trying to pick up a Tempest box, because that's the one I don't have from the Wrath Cycle, and doing like a Wrath Cycle set. So Stronghold, Exodus, Tempest, or possibly doing Mirage, like a Mirage block set, so Mirage, Visions, Weatherlight. You know, Urza's would be pretty expensive. Wrath would be kind of a, medium, and then Mirage block would be fairly inexpensive. So I'm kind of debating on that, and maybe I'll put a vote up, a poll up in the group, and see what everyone thinks would be fun. Trying to get a couple Legends boxes, then we'll do a Legends break if that happens. But nothing picked yet. I'd like to do one in 2 weeks, though. That's kind of the cadence I like to do. So let's see, pack 33 going to James. So hopefully, post a sign-up sheet and break it a week later, so in about 2 weeks maybe. So tomorrow I'll post a poll and see what everyone wants to do. And, I'll find... I have a friend with a nice Tempest box that I can get reliably. It's just, he doesn't want to sell it, so I have to pay a little above market for it, but at least has good provenance. Pack 33. There we go. Last 3. Here we go. 34 going to Jesse. So, Jesse, I know you wanted your no security seal. We'll do the acrylics for your order. I'll just send those separately. Or pack them in later. Here's your security seal here. All right, 35. Christopher. There we go. Pack 35. There you go. 36, last one. It's a goblin. A little bit bent over on the flap. Let's see if we can... Nah, we'll just leave that. We'll leave that. I don't want to damage the pack. 36, here we go. Going to Ellie. Ellie, thank you. And here we are. There we go. 36 packs of 7th edition. Gorgeous. Cool art on these. Cool packs. All right, everybody. You will get your tracking as long as tomorrow isn't crazy at work. I'll work on that first thing in the morning. Get your tracking printed up, your labels printed up, and get it dropped off at the post office tomorrow. If there's any changes to that, I'll let you know. But that is the plan, so... Cool. Thanks, everybody. Enjoyed it. Thanks for participating. I'll post up to see what break we want to do next in the group. All right. Have a good night.